Many of us think of coffee as having one very specific benefit, giving us a much needed energy boost in the mornings, but studies show there are lots of reasons to embrace a daily cup of joe. Drinking 2 cups a day has been found to slash the risk of liver cancer, and coffee can even help people live longer and reduce their risk of heart disease. Then of course there are the well-known negative then of course there are the well-known negative aspects of coffee. It's addictive. It can upset your stomach. And coffee intake can also lead to a stimulant crash later in the day, such as loss of energy, needing a nap, and loss of motivation. This is often why coffee drinkers tend to be tired mid-afternoon. A less commonly known downside of coffee, if you use it to wash down certain medications, it can have a negative impact on your health. Watch on to find out which meds you should never take with your morning coffee. Number 1. Antidepressants. Taking antidepressants with coffee can backfire in 2 ways. Coffee can interact with tricyclic antidepressants by potentially leading to reduced absorption of the medication, which would lead to the patient not receiving the full dose prescribed. In addition, the SSRI fluvoxamine is also known to enhance the effects of caffeine. So people who drink large amounts of caffeine may experience unpleasant symptoms such as heart palpitation. In addition, the SSRI fluvoxamine is also known to enhance the effects of caffeine. So people who drink large amounts of caffeine may experience unpleasant symptoms such as heart palpitations, feeling sick, restlessness, and insomnia. Number 2. Stimulants. It's best not to combine coffee with stimulants such as Adderall. While small amounts of coffee may not worsen Adderall's side effects, combining the two can raise the risk of side effects like high blood pressure, elevated heart rate, feeling jittery, and trouble sleeping. Coffee, a stimulant, also interacts with other stimulants and could lead a person to have increased heart rate and increased risk of tachycardia. Noting that 2 other examples of stimulants include Number 3. Vitamins and supplements. Vitamins won't do much good if their Number 3. Vitamins and supplements. Vitamins won't do much good if their properties get pushed along your digestive system too quickly or flushed out of your body before they can have any type of positive effect. Coffee is a diuretic and can lead to the loss of water-soluble vitamins such as vitamin B and C when taken together. And caffeine will make the digestive process go faster by increasing the contractions that force food through your digestive tract. Coffee can limit or reduce your absorption of iron and calcium. Number 4. Anti-diabetes medications. You might not think of coffee as having a negative effect on medications that treat diabetes, but in fact, coffee can increase blood sugar in some individuals, which is likely to counteract the effects. Number 4. Anti-diabetes medications. You might not think of coffee as having a negative effect on medications that treat diabetes, but in fact, coffee can increase blood sugar in some individuals, which is likely to counteract the effects of anti-diabetic drugs. Diabetic patients who like to drink coffee should have their blood sugar carefully monitored and may need to have their medication dosage altered to account for these effects. Number 5, thyroid medication. A 2008 study published in the National Library of Medicine found that coffee interfered with the thyroid medication levothyroxine. Caffeine is a stimulant that can increase intestinal motility, the muscle contractions that move food through the digestive tract. Caffeine also has a mild laxative effect and increases the amount of fluid in stools. Both of these things can result in the medication moving through the intestines too rapidly, hindering absorption. When this happens, your thyroid hormone levels can drop and lead to symptoms of hypothyroidism, including fatigue, muscle weakness, weight gain, hoarseness, and sensitivity to cold.